we just need to take every day, day by day, and appreciate it and not take it for granted. And when we show up for practice, not be like, oh man, we got practice today, but man, I get to practice today. I get to go against these guys. I get to get better. So just kind of taking every day and using it to your full advantage, taking a full moment every day.
Feel like a fun year ahead for New Jersey basketball. Between you guys coming off the NIT championship, Rutgers has great talent coming in. Is that something that you feel or talk about, amongst yourselves?
Not really. I think we're really focused on us and what we're doing. It'd be great for Jersey. I don't really know much about Jersey. I'm not from here, but I think we're really focused on ourselves and getting right for our season in the Big East and controlling what we can control and keeping things in our locker room and getting things done.
What would you say has been the biggest adjustment so far coming to Seton Hall from Wisconsin?
I think just the pace. The Big Ten is a lot slower. It's a lot played through the post more. A lot of banging with the bigs. But I think once you get to the Big East, it's a lot more up and down, guard play, pick and roll, learn how to make a read yourself, just kind of play all over the place, play fast. So I'd say the overall pace.
How about off the court? What's your adjustment like, coming from the Midwest to the tri-state area? I'm sure that's an adjustment.
Definitely. I think it's super cool, though. I'm from a small area in Wisconsin. Not a lot of people are from where I'm from, so being in a place where there's over 1 million people when I get off the subway or the train in the city, it's crazy. It's super cool to me. See all these people from all different walks of life, how they got there, where I'm there at the same time. It's just really cool being able to go see Jets games, going to different concerts. I went and saw Argentina play over the summer, so just cool stuff you're able to go do around here. It's awesome being able to experience different stuff from the Midwest. It's just lakes.
And we have Aaron Rodgers now.
Yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers, my favorite quarterback. The greatest quarterback ever, in my opinion.
Earlier you mentioned talking about the standards and style of play of the Big East. How do you feel just in practices you've been able to handle that?
I think I've done pretty well so far. I think there's always room to grow, always room to get better. But I think so far I've made an all right adjustment. I think it'll really start to gauge when we start to go against other people, other competition. But I think so far I've been pretty solid, and I want to keep growing and getting better with our team.
You mentioned the Big Ten, too. What's their style of play? How tough is that to adjust, as a freshman or just breaking in?
I got my butt kicked last year. Those dudes are huge. It's just the college weight room's no joke, and I think the Big Ten was a really big wake-up call for me. Going in there, a good buddy of mine, Steven Corral, he should be the first team All Big Ten Player of the Year, but Big Ten first team, he's a beast. Going up against him every day really got me ready for what it was like to play college basketball, play against one of the best players in the country, day in and day out. They're so physical, so strong. There's no possession you can take off or go 50% in the post like you could in high school. It's every time you're down in the trenches in the post, you're fighting for your life. It's a battle. So I think just kind of learning that, getting acclimated to that was a big adjustment for me.
Was that immediate from day one?
Yeah, not from day one, but that first month, you just know you're man, you're not where you think you are. You gotta grow, you gotta get better. But I think now I'm at a point where it's now. Sometimes I do that to the freshmen. It's that learning pattern. You got to grow. Sometimes you got to take a hit to give a hit. No problem.
Now, coming from the Big Ten, you do have some experience seeing Rutgers play, and with that being the big out-of-conference matchup for Seton Hall, does that give you some sort of insight or how they play and how to approach the game this year?
I think it'll just be a good game. I don't know too much about Jersey, the rivalry, but I do know it's a rivalry. The Garden State Classic. I know Rutgers is good. I know they've got the two incoming freshmen, but I think I'm more worried about what we've got in our locker room and what we got going on. I know we've got a really good team. We've been working really hard this summer, really hard this fall, and I think we're going to be really good. Show a lot of people we can really play.
Thanks a lot, Gus.
Thank you. No problem.
Thank you.